Every point discussed thus far is a deviation from the boom bap umbrella, but most of these tracks still exist within it. However, rap music is a spectrum, and boom bap exists on one side of it. With the gradual steps taken away from the old school practice, one might wonder where the sound evolves to. What lies at the other end of the rap spectrum? Perhaps the main defining feature of sampling in trap is that it often rejects the conventions of old school hip hop. If conventional boom bap exists at one end of a spectrum and neo boom bap / modern hip hop exists in varying degrees along the middle ground, trap exists all the way at the opposite end of the spectrum. Trap is a genre that relies heavily on programmed drums and quantization. Where old school boom bap and modern hip hop is very welcoming of the loose time field brought by stretched drum breaks and billet timing, trap primarily operates inside DAWs where strong rhythms are programmed using a grid. If the MPC is the soul of boom bap, the computer is the soul of trap. Sound selection when it comes to drums and trap are typically tight and processed, with little transients and short durations to leave room for quick, glitch-like runs and fills. The genre makes use of heavy synthesizers, excessive post-processing, digital effect chains, and non-traditional unique sounds. Jazz instrumentation is typically substituted out entirely, although with every genre, there are exceptions. In trap, this typically occurs when a boom bap element is introduced, and that's typically an element of jazz put in direct contrast with the trap components. Examples of something like this include many of the spiritual successor traps mentioned before, that lean closer to the trap end of the spectrum. But for trap, the main defining feature of the production is the synthesized programmed low end. It's the genre's defining characteristic used across all of the subgenres like drill, cloud rap, glitch hop, rage, and trip hop. It contains two of the four elements needed to provide a strong trap track: a synthesized bass and the genre-defining drums. There is room for an optional accent to add flavor to these drums, allowing an artist a little more voice in an already established and widespread sound. The fourth element is the melodic sample itself. This is an incredibly open-ended creative choice. Provided that the low end is secured, almost anything works as a sample on top, and trap artists are not tied down by any sort of genre convention in picking this particular sound in the mix. Examples of sources in trap include sample packs, sample CDs, psychedelic rock, Latin jazz, ambient music, disco, EDM, vocal chops less than half a second long, other rap songs, video games, film score, orchestral tracks, soul, gospel, classical, ringtones, and almost everything else under the sun. Anything is fair game. It makes trap a surprisingly versatile genre for sampling, provided the sample is chained to that key ingredient to focus. Because of this, producers are enabled to get really abstract with their sound selection, which I believe is one of the main strengths of the genre. If anything can work given enough tinkering, why not experiment?
Yeah, bitch. Dreams of living life like rappers do. Like rappers do, like rappers do. Back when condom rappers wasn't cool. They wasn't. This is the way to go. This is the way we roll. Cause every day we are patience.
Yo, Percocet, yeah. Miley Percocet, Percocet, yeah. Miley Percocet,
Never hesitate to supply the heat. While 6 producers from his chest, we call that shit a heart.
Provided it will be tied together by the area of focus, producers can get as creative as they want. This is an idea we'll revisit later with some other genres, so again, keep it in mind.